So this is going to be a little review of a mod gun that I found. I particularly like it. It's kind of nice. It's pretty cool actually. And this is that pistol. This is the Luger P08. Now there's two versions of this. The one I have here is made by, I hope I get this right, Cicada 11. And anyway, yeah, this is a neat little gun here. It's a 9mm. This is where it's actually found. I believe this is where it's found because I remember it said it's on Doc Mitchell's bed in the description. So naturally, I can, since it said Doc Mitchell's bed, I came looking here. I looked all over, I couldn't find it. Then after I went over and took a shit in his chair, I came over here. Then I messed up his books a little. I was mad. He really ticked me off. So then I came in here and I found this. It was on this bed and it had the silencer modification next to it, and it's a pretty little box. But anyway, yes, this is the mod here. You can't sleep on the bed, but I didn't want to pick it up. Weapons. Now here it is, and we're gonna go outside. It's gonna be nighttime, I think, but we'll fix that. Just gonna do this. It's 12:09 a.m. We just gonna wait a couple hours. It's gonna be day. It's gonna stand creepily outside this house with a gun and do nothing. No, I don't know wait that long. It's 2 more hours. Bada-bing, bada-boom, bada-bong, bada-bongo. Okay, here we go. And yes, I know I have a very awkward sense of style. And let's see if we can do the TFC. Some guns are not TFC friendly. This one is. So as you can see here, there is a swastika on it. And it does have a lot of good detail on the gun. Let's just go around here, look at that, look at the sexiness. Nice curves, the handle, everything looks great on it. The grip might just be me, might just be my me having some mod conflicting issues, but either way, yeah, it's still good. And if anyone, like in the comments for this thing, people complain that there's a swastika, not many, but I mean, the thing is, in Fallout, I mean, come on, well, out of all the fucked up things you can do, that's like the least, one of the least fucked up things. And it's just historically accurate for the weapon. But regardless of that, and if that is something that offends you, then you don't need to be downloading the mod. I don't like to watch Hostel or Saw. I don't like what those movies are about, so you know what? I just don't watch them. That's how you do it. You just don't download it. But anyway, yeah, that's a nice weapon. The sound is, it's interesting. It's different. I wouldn't say it's bad. I do kind of like it, and as you can see, hold the gun up, lady. The little thing there, the toggle, doesn't really fly back up like it would on the real Luger, of course, because I think that's just really hard to animate. But yeah, and it does move back though, so you get that a little bit. It's really rapid. So that is algo. Can't talk right now. But no, that's cool that it has that. I haven't really messed with the other mod, so I'm not sure. But it told me in the description that it did not do that at all. But yeah, we can check reloading as soon as I go out of TFC. Go into first person. As you can see in the first person, and this thing does, if I didn't say before, it takes 9mm ammunition. It's a really interesting little profile there for aiming. And it's really kind of hard to see almost, but you can aim it here from the sun. And you can see this tiny little dot there. And it's a very accurate pistol, of course. And we take a look at the damage. And damage should be 28, and DPS 87, the weight's 2, and a strength of 3. So, yeah, it's not that bad. It's a pretty decent little pistol to use it around and start out with. Alright, now, it only has one modification, and this thing also only holds 8 rounds. Not the fastest firing thing either, I've noticed, but that's alright. It's a cool, nice little handgun. So let's check it out with the suppressor mod. So we have it here, And I don't like the fact that to me this seems kind of diminutive when you look at it like this. It looks like a tiny, tiny little thing. The sound, of course, isn't bad. It's like the some other guns in the game. I think like the 10mm pistol. That's what it kind of sounds like. And the ammo coming out the back there is a little interesting looking, but not really a deal breaker for me. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty cool looking gun. Fingers are kind of like she doesn't know where to put them, but again, I might just have conflicting mod issues. Silencer, suppressor, it doesn't look that bad at all. Looks pretty cool. And Lugers could have fit suppressors, so that's awesomeness. Alright, so I'm not sure if this thing does classify as a holdout weapon. I think it does because, or the game might not detect it when you're doing that. And nothing to add, this thing does have full level-less integration. So you can find it on vendors. This guy is from another mod. That's a Grubitron. So yeah, you can, after I think it's a few days, it's usually good to wait a little while for it to load in the game, I think. But then you can go to like Gun Runners, you can go to Ched, you can go to Dingleberry, Fuckstein, and some other place. No, I don't know, and get it there. But yeah, so let's test out let's test out the abilities of this gun. And why not test them out on this random stranger that no one seems to give a shit about. So if we go over here, and I'm just going to use FMJs, or actually, buddy, I'm going to use plus P because, I mean, if you want to use a 9mm, plus P is some of the better ammunition to use for later on in the game. So let's sneak attack critical, one shot, he's down. So he gets back up. If he does, he's gonna get back up. Come on, Grubitron. And so yeah, I took a few shots there. So again, and this guy isn't modded to be super strong or anything, not that I know of. So now we go test. If we test on an animal, I still have to use sneak because people here will kill me. But anyway, yes, this is a nice little handgun. It's you find it right there in the bed, Doc Mitchell's. And Cicada 11. And I'll put the link for the mod in the description. This great little handgun. If it has a swastika on it and that bothers you, just don't fucking get it. It's that simple. But it's still a great, nice looking historical gun. Really fun to have and use. And that's gonna be about it for this video. So, see you later.